If you are over 60 and you've been trying your hardest to eat healthy, I have a message that might shock you. You're doing the work, you've cut out the fast food, you've stopped buying the greasy bags of chips, and you're choosing labels that say low fat or heart healthy. But despite all that, your blood pressure numbers are still creeping up. Your doctor is talking about increasing your medication, you're waking up with that dull morning headache, and you feel like you're losing a battle you should be winning. Here is the frightening reality. Some of the very foods you've been told are healthy are the ones quietly raising your blood pressure every single day. We aren't talking about junk food. We're talking about the staples sitting in your pantry right now. Foods that marketing companies have spent millions to convince you are safe. But a body over 60 doesn't react to food the same way a 30-year-old body does. What was fine 20 years ago might be a hidden trigger for you today. The good news? You don't have to live in fear of your numbers. By identifying and avoiding just a few of these hidden healthy triggers, you can help stabilize your blood pressure naturally and give your cardiovascular system the break it deserves. One of these offenders is almost certainly in your kitchen right now. Before we reveal what they are, you need to understand the invisible shift that happened to your arteries the moment you crossed 60. Why blood pressure rises after 60. To fix the pressure, we have to understand the pipes. As we age, our arteries naturally lose some of their stretch. This loss of elasticity means your heart has to work harder to pump blood through a more rigid system. At the same time, our kidneys, the organs responsible for flushing out excess salt, become a little less efficient. This creates a perfect storm. After 60, your body becomes significantly more sensitive to sodium and sugar than it used to be. Small amounts of hidden salt that your body once flushed away easily now stay in your system, pulling water into your bloodstream and increasing the pressure on your artery walls. Even your stress response changes, making your vascular system more reactive to dietary spikes. Here's the key insight. Your body has become more reactive to dietary triggers. What was a background noise food at 40 is now a loud signal food at 65. If you don't adjust your healthy diet to match your new physiology, you're fighting an uphill battle. The healthy food illusion. The biggest hurdle to healthy blood pressure isn't a lack of willpower. It's a lack of honest labeling. We are surrounded by an illusion of health. We see labels like natural, low-fat, or heart healthy, and we assume they are safe for hypertension. But food manufacturers had a secret. When they take out the fat to make a food healthy, they often have to add massive amounts of sodium or hidden sugars to make it taste good. They use additives to preserve natural foods that can sit on a shelf for months. For someone over 60, these hidden ingredients are like a stealth attack on your arteries. Healthy marketing does not always equal blood pressure friendly. Let's break down the 6 most common offenders that are likely sabotaging your numbers. Food 1. Low-fat packaged foods. The low-fat craze of the last few decades has been a disaster for blood pressure. When fat is removed from products like salad dressings, yogurts, and packaged snacks, the texture and flavor disappear. To fix this, manufacturers pump the product full of sodium to preserve it and sugar to make it palatable. For a senior, this is a double hit. The extra sodium causes immediate fluid retention, and the hidden sugar causes an insulin spike. High insulin levels tell your kidneys to hold on to even more sodium, creating a feedback loop of high pressure. Whether it's that light balsamic vinaigrette or the fat-free fruit yogurt, you are often trading healthy fats for vascular tension. Remember, removing fat often adds pressure. Food 2. Canned soups and healthy broths. We often turn to soup as a light, healthy meal. But unless you are making it from scratch, canned soup is a sodium bomb. Even the ones labeled reduced sodium can still contain 400 to 800 milligrams per serving, and most people eat the whole can. For a senior with increased sodium sensitivity, this liquid salt hits the bloodstream fast. It pulls water into your vessels almost immediately, which is why you might notice your rings feeling tighter or your ankles swelling after a soup dinner. Liquid sodium is a hidden pressure builder because you can't see the salt, but your arteries certainly feel it. Food 3. Whole grain breads and cereals. Whole grains are excellent for fiber, but the delivery system is often the problem. Most store-bought whole grain breads are surprisingly high in sodium, used as a preservative and dough conditioner. 2 slices of healthy multigrain bread can contain as much salt as a small bag of chips. Cereals are another trap. Even the bran or oat varieties are often loaded with added sugars to keep them crunchy. These sugars lead to insulin resistance, which causes the smooth muscles in your arteries to stiffen. It's not that grains are bad. It's that the processed versions we buy are working against your vascular health. It's about quality and quantity, and most healthy bread is more processed than we think. Food 4. Fruit juices and smoothies. It's natural, so it's safe. This is one of the most dangerous myths for seniors. When you drink fruit juice, even 100% pure juice, you are getting a massive concentrated dose of fructose without the fiber of the whole fruit. Without fiber to slow it down, that sugar hits your liver and bloodstream instantly. This causes rapid glucose absorption, which increases vascular stress and can lead to higher uric acid levels, a known contributor to hypertension. Sugar is sugar, even when it comes from a piece of fruit. If you want the benefits, eat the orange. Don't drink the juice. Food 5. Processed plant-based meats. Many seniors are trying to do the right thing by cutting back on red meat. But switching to highly processed plant-based burgers or sausages can actually be worse for your blood pressure. To make plants taste like beef, manufacturers use extreme amounts of sodium and inflammatory seed oils. Switching from a steak to a plant-based patty might lower your cholesterol slightly, but the sodium content can be 5 to 10 times higher. If you're trying to protect your pressure, the ingredient list matters more than the plant-based label. Real, whole foods will always beat a processed health substitute. Food 6. Salted nuts and heart-healthy snacks. Nuts are a nutritional powerhouse, but the salted versions are a subtle trap. Because nuts are small, portion distortion is easy. You think you're having a healthy snack, but a few handfuls of salted almonds can easily put you over your daily sodium limit. Furthermore, many heart-healthy trail mixes use roasted nuts coated in seasoning blends that contain MSG or other hidden salts. It's a snack that seems harmless, but the cumulative effect of daily salted snacking keeps your blood pressure in a state of constant elevation. How to lower blood pressure through smart swaps. The goal isn't to stop eating, it's to eat smarter. The most powerful move you can make is to prioritize fresh over packaged. Swap the canned soup for a quick homemade version using low-sodium stock and fresh herbs like garlic and celery, which naturally support circulation. Swap the fruit juice for whole berries. Swap the salted nuts for raw, unsalted versions that you season yourself with lemon or spices. When you buy anything in a box, look at the sodium per serving, not the marketing on the front. Replace, don't just restrict. By making these simple shifts, you take the hidden pressure off your system and allow your body's natural regulation to take over. Important medical notes. A vital reminder. Blood pressure is a silent condition. You must monitor your numbers regularly at home. Dietary changes are a powerful support, but they do not replace the medication your doctor has prescribed. If you have severe hypertension, never stop your treatment without a medical professional's guidance. Everyone's body is different, and your individual tolerance to salt or sugar might vary. Think of these dietary changes as a way to work with your doctor to get the best possible results. To wrap up, healthy doesn't always mean safe after 60. By watching out for low-fat traps, hidden liquid sodium, and natural sugar overloads, you are giving your heart the protection it deserves. Small daily changes in your kitchen lead to stable numbers on your monitor. You have more control over your health than you might think. It starts with the very next thing you eat. If you monitor your blood pressure daily, I want to hear from you. Comment BP below. If you found this breakdown of healthy triggers eye-opening, hit the like button so we can help more seniors stay safe. And don't forget to subscribe for more guidance on senior health, circulation, and longevity. You've got the power to change your numbers. See you in the next video.